No pork, no power. These are the legendary words of Jonah Chang Vegan. And the man is super right. Seems like not everybody agrees though, since so many people are so triggered by the Butterworth mega pork sale, which apparently disrespects agama. So poops, massive pork sale in Butterworth. Damn, why doesn't this happen in KL? This is why we can't have nice things. Now we know this because of Lim Guan Eng, who wrote this post right here, and apparently 60 pigs got sold out in 2 hours, like in one of those Texas State Fair hog tie rodeos. Set up apparently in a basketball court in the middle of temple grounds.
You started this monkey business.
Obviously, this did not happen in Malaysia, but we can only imagine.
You can see all these pictures of these people having a jolly, good, wonderful time, buying their pork. So wholesome. Truly, no pork, no power. But anyway, before you know it, our favorite rabble-rouser comes up and our extremists scream about how Babis are the Santuni. Talking about rain Babi rape. Wow, don't give me all these good ideas, man. People asking for help from their god. People raising the Malay kings and Malay ministers apparently, as if there was even something wrong in the first place. See, the fun thing is that all this was happening inside temple grounds, so there was no question of provoking or irritating anyone. Oh, and this one is fun. IQ64L says, level Babi je Guan Eng. Wow, most appropriate comment I've seen today for an IQ64. No false advertising. And it goes on and on and on, as all these people cry themselves into submission about how apparently DAP is gonna lose an election. Tagging, talking in all caps, entitled to everything, offended by everything, ashamed of nothing, contributing nothing. The usual suspects. In all seriousness though, I guess you know what I know that you know. A lot of these people just have persecution complexes. People can just be going about their daily life, minding their own business, and then these people will come in and then act like they are tepaling wounded. Oh, what's that? You're walking just by the side of the street? Ah!
Iman tergugat!
And everybody is complaining, nobody is happy, and somehow that one guy is trying to do his personal branding exercise so he can become the king of solidarity, terpaling hero, agama dan bangsa. You can name names like one after another. You can say like Blue Moon, Muhammad Hussaini, Ma'aruf Sinto, Kamaru, I have no idea what, I don't care.
Don't remember what most of these people say, but it's mostly unintelligent. It's complaining about how people don't follow our culture, not that there's anything worth emulating from them in the first place.
The funny thing is, a lot of these people actually genuinely believe the nonsense they're saying. They go around screaming, why is my life so terrible? Why does everybody hate me so much? Why does nobody respect me? Hormatlah tuan tanah. They scream, but then, see, it's kind of like a vicious cycle. Nobody respects you, so you're not happy, you go and kacau people, then you continue being useless because you didn't do anything meaningful, then people ignore you even more, then you go and kacau people even more. You play victim, you cry when people call you out for playing victim, and then you play victim again, and you keep on doing it over and over again like the boy who cried wolf, and when nobody takes you seriously anymore, then you fall into depression. Bruh. But like whoever these people are, what's very clear is that they are all losers. They spend almost all their time just going on social media, fighting people in comments about topics that don't even matter, acting like it's all about their so-called marwah, when in reality they don't even have any marwah at all. If they did, they'd be fighting for things that actually make sense, instead of like just complaining and complaining about how nobody actually likes them. Yeah, no shit, nobody likes you because you have nothing to show for all of your efforts. And so it goes on and on to the next generation as you complain about UEC or Babi or whatever and make all these stupid infographics day after day and pass it on to the next generation who will be even more depressed than you because Bapak Borek Anak Rintik, that's who you are. I find it sad to actually see people like this, but I want to clarify that these people don't represent the entire community. And this is super important to mention because like a lot of these people, they just have like Malay names, and you can explain that in a whole bunch of different ways, not just that, oh, it's uniquely Malay people who are guilty of that, no. But I think it's really sad because when I see people who happen to be Malay behave like this, complain day in and day out, then it's kind of like easy to guess how it is that you're going to end up getting all of those like Malay apartheid things out there, because these jokers are the extreme ones and their perspectives are being shown out there as the loudest, most visible, and therefore most normal POVs. And before you know it, everyone else out there in the world, no matter what country they are from, is going to look at these people and conclude from a very small and very biased sample that all Malay people are garbage. And you know, it's really sad to actually see people people talk like that, and it's even sadder to see people internalize it. You don't think I see the way that y'all talk about how people don't respect your culture, don't speak your language, don't respect your status as so-called tuan tanah day in and day out? No, we see that every single day. And it doesn't take a gigantic Babi sale for that to happen, bro. Because it's constant. You're just complaining day in and day out about how people don't speak what you speak. They don't like what you like. Your culture is not popular, and somehow or another, you feel that all of the things that you do could be more successful, but they're just not.
And yet, somehow or another, instead of creating a meaningful culture,
so many of you out there just scream that people are liberals or barwas the moment they have different opinions from you because you think that everybody needs to be on your team, and if they're not on your team, then they are traitors. But you never ask yourself about whether you're even a good team member in the first place, or even whether your team is worth joining. A lot of you don't even respect yourselves, and for good reason as well. It would be very logical to be a barwa to more than half of you out there, because from what I can see, you are losers with capital L's all the way home. Trying to protect yourselves and create gardens for yourselves so you can be safe with your value system. Nobody can challenge you. We're so strong. This is only fair. And you know, there's actually a possible argument for believing in that. But you know what's not really possible to believe? Your obsession over stupid things about what other people do, how other people live, while you scream about agama, bangsa day in and day out. And some of you literally make a full-time career of complaining about that sad, unfortunate fact that you make unchangeable by the simple fact that you spend all of your time complaining and not actually fixing it.
oh, but would you contradict me on that point? You're so mandiri.
Hana, you can respect yourself lah, mandiri lah. Everybody needs to respect you. So you can say while screaming about how you're so happy that everybody else is immigrating out while at the same time crying because nobody respects you from the outside, and then you're never sure about what you exactly want. Anyway, again, to all the Penang Langs who took part in this sale, well, congratulations to you on getting pork for 10 ringgit per kg cheaper than the market price. No pork, no power. We agree that it's not good to provoke Muslims, but it wasn't provoking Muslims in any way. It's just about being proud about who you are, which ironically this Saput wants to shill day in and day out, while criticizing everybody who doesn't fit into his fold, and saying everybody who is different needs to somehow conform in some given way. But anyway, y'all did great. Ignore the hypocrites. If you're not Muslim, you like pigs, there's no reason why you should be stopping yourself from going out there buying all the damn pigs that you want. Eat all the bak kut teh, eat the pork chops, bacon, roasted pork. By the end of all of this, your power level is going to be over 9,000. Super great, super amazing. Congratulations. Doesn't matter what religion or race you are, do not listen to the opinions of garbage. And this applies to you even if you're Malay. If you see some of these like B40 energy losers.
Nothing wrong with being poor, by the way, but these people will not just be poor but stay poor and then complain that it is society's fault.
Please, feel free, feel completely welcome to completely ignore them, and we will do our part as well. Although we might have to worry a little bit if they start recruiting the busuk minah to their cause. Anyway, what do you think, Saput? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. No pork, no power. That's all to say about that, and bye.